I'm thinking quarterback 1, running back 2.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily – it could happen. Where do you think corner fits into the equation?
It should fit round 2, in my opinion. And this is – I tweeted this out, and I kind of meant it low-key, is I miss the days where we were drafting at 12 because the speculation there was, could we get J.C. Horn, who, by the way, Richard Sherman, if he knows anything, he knows cornerbacks. And he was very clear that J.C. Horn is by far the best corner in this draft.
So
in that same interview that he was talking about Fields, he talked about that.
Nice.
So the thought was, oh my gosh, what if we can get J.C. Horn and then get a quarterback, whoever that was, Matt, Mond, Trask, Davis, whoever, later on. Like, that was the excitement. Now, we're not going to get J.C. Horn unless something crazy happens. So we still have a weakness at cornerback. We don't have a future there. Like, we've got a stopgap 1 year, and that's it. So who are some guys that can fall to us? Let's say 5 guys go in round 1. There's still some really good guys out there in round 2, and a couple guys that I wrote down. So we just did top 5 defensive players at every position a couple days ago, and I had corners. So a couple guys that I think could slip to round 2 that I had in my top 5 were Greg Newsome, the second from Northwestern. He's 6'1", ran a 4.38 40.
That'll do it.
He's got amazing hips, very athletic. Nice. He tracks the ball extremely well. And obviously he can play outside. And then the other guy that I wrote down was Aaron Robinson out of UCF. He's 5'11.5". He can play outside or inside, which I like. He's better suited to be a nickel corner. But all the things that I liked about J.C. Horn, this guy is a smaller version of J.C. Horn. He bullies people on the line. So if we could get an Aaron Robinson or a Greg Newsome in round 2, I would love it.
You got any names round 3? Because I'm thinking that might be – they haven't drafted a corner before round 3 since I was in middle school or high school maybe.
Yeah.
So
no, you're right.
Organizational decision.
You're right. Yeah. So a couple guys that – and these guys could be late round 2, early round 3 guys. Both guys out of Georgia, Tyson Campbell and Stokes.
Ooh, I like
both those guys.
They're good.
There's Paulson Edebo out of Stanford.
Oh, nice. I've seen him before. What about Cam Bynum out of Cal?
Cam Bynum's another name.
There's depth in this draft. Okay.
There's a lot of guys. Honestly, there could be 15 to 20 corners that could be legit starters in this league if they get in the right system.
That's cool.
Corner is super, super deep. I would like to get 2 of them if possible, but we'll see.
Got to. I haven't done a ton of scouting of corners this year because I've been focused on quarterbacks, but I remember scouting Cam Bynum last year because after the Niners drafted Ayuk, I really wanted to see him against pretty much everyone. And the one corner who made me question whether Ayuk was going to be a stud was Bynum. Bynum pressed him. Bynum ran with him, pretty much shut him down. Just one game, though, and there were plays where Ayuk was open and the rookie quarterback didn't see him. But still, good physical, big corner. I like him. Yeah, and a good defense.
Yeah, Trill Williams is another name off the top of my head that I could think of. Great corner name. There's a lot of dude. Lenore out of Oregon.
Yes.
There's a lot of guys. So,
all right. Well, they're on the radar now. We'll take a couple questions before we dip. Joshua the Frank, it's a good name, says, why would Joe Douglas, former Eagles exec, lie and then tell the truth of the Niners about Wilson for Saleh? Atlanta, Carolina trade out. It's clear it's Max, sadly. I guess.
Why would Joe Douglas lie, and then tell the truth to the 49ers about Wilson for Saleh?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think we're trying to connect the dots too much. At least I hope we are.
It just seems to me that it's possible that Saleh would say, look, I can't tell you who we're going to take, but I can tell you who we're not going to take. It's between us. Yeah. I'm not telling you who we're taking it to, but I'll tell you it's not going to be Zach Wilson. Maybe I'm naive, but there is a prevailing feeling around the league that there's no freaking way that the Niners are really going to take Mac Jones.
Okay. Here's an argument against that.
Okay.
I think that there was a lot of credence to Carolina wanting Trey Lance. Okay. So if that's the case, if Mac Jones was going 3, why would Carolina trade for Darnold now? So
Why
I
do you think
actually think
Carolina
that
wants Trey Lance?
I just think that he fits exactly what they want. Like,
Okay.
I think he is the perfect quarterback. Plus, by the way, there's a couple guys on my stream that are Carolina guys, and everything, they're diehard Carolina guys. I mean, diehard as it gets. They know, as much as you can know from a fan standpoint, and they thought Trey Lance was their guy the whole way. So based off of what they're hearing and they're reading, sure, they could be wrong, but why make that trade now if Lance is possibly going to be available if we go Mac Jones? And Atlanta, we've also heard rumors that they would want Lance or possibly Fields. So why are all of a sudden they in the trade market at 4? So I don't think anybody knows what's going on. I think everybody's just trying to get better. And they know that quarterbacks are going top 3, regardless of who they are. And they're trying to make their teams better. So, I'm not sure.
Last question. Mulamed says, where do you see Javon Holland out of Oregon, and what position does he play?
So Javon Holland, I think, would be better suited as a safety. He can play corner, and he's done both at the college level. But Javon Holland, if he plays safety, probably, in my opinion, is going to be the best safety out of this draft. I think he's an absolute stud, and he should go round 2, in my opinion.